Yeah, good morning. Good morning, everybody. I started the recording, which means we're live action. Live action. Yeah, yeah. I got some live action going on over here.
Have another cup of coffee, Randy.
Yeah. Everybody knows what I'm
More
talking about, but
coffee.
you, Dan. Gator Man. Y'all ever seen a Gator Man go live action? Yeah. Got some live action. Well, this is what we've been doing this morning. Now, Dan, do you want to continue what we're doing because we're having fun with it, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, I
I
listen. I
think.
think that the message is very simple. It's very easy to get thrown off your game when you live inside the cartoon world. We all have cartoon worlds, right, that we live in, and when it gets crazy, we get thrown off our game. And what is the game? The game is really simple. It's just to declare I can help you. It doesn't matter what the customer asks. It doesn't matter what your girlfriend asks or what your boyfriend asks or what your wife asks you to do. It doesn't matter. If you're playing the I can help you with that game, if you're an I can help you with that human being, you just say I can help you and you figure it out. But the first, there's no pushback, in other words, especially in business. And Randy's got some great examples. Randy, give the example of home, Randy, of what happened with you and your wife. I thought it was great, the story you shared about
Yeah,
yesterday for
it
dinner.
was last night. It was yesterday evening. Yeah, yesterday evening. I come home. I'm tired. I give out a little bit, and my wife said, "I haven't got anything for supper. You want me to make you a Cobb salad?" I said, "Oh, that'd be outstanding. Just a salad would be great." And so I went in and sat down on the couch and I turned the TV on and I was watching TV and she came in with this beautiful salad and I said, "This is great looking salad. Wow!" Had bacon on it and some of these new things she's got and the jalapenos, crispy jalapenos things, and I said, "This is great." So as she said, "Okay, well, I'll just come and sit down beside you and we'll just eat here on the couch." And so as she started to sit down, I said, I need something to drink." And she looked at me. She said, "Would you like for me to get you something to drink?" I said, "Well," and she said, "I can help you with that." And she smiled at me. And she said, and she does this all the time, by the way. She looks at me. She says, "I can help you with that." And I say the same thing to her. "I can help you with that." And we smile at each other because she believes in me and she believes in what I'm doing. And I believe in what I'm doing. And it's contagious. So she knows that it works. She knows I'm content and happy when I say I can help you with that. And so it's something that changed our life to be able to know that when we say those words, those magic words, I call them magic words, something happens internally in our system that says, "Wow, okay, cool." That's a good feeling to
Right.
know that somebody can help you with that. So
It's
it
not
does work.
easy, and the point I think it's easy when you're at home, relaxed. It's just you and your wife, right? It's
Right.
not so easy, perhaps, when you're in the heat of battle and you forget, and the customer asks you for something, and a specific tire or whatever, and you say, "I don't have it in inventory. I have to get it." Wrong move. I can help you. I'll have it here on Friday. Right? It's simple, but the point I'm making in this exercise, it doesn't matter what the customer asks. They're going to ask you crazy stuff. It could be a wrong number. They could call up and say, "Hey, Randy, how much is a dozen roses?"
I can help you with that. Yeah, that's the answer.
Let
And
me let me get the number for the florist for you. You know. By the way, where do you get your cars repaired? Where do you get your oil changed? I can help you with that too. You see, so it's really being the this whole I can help you with that exercise is really being realizing that you're on the planet today. This is all we have is today, right? We don't have tomorrow. We don't have yesterday. We have today. That's all we have. So that every interaction is one of I can help you. I can help you. I can help you, right? That's the game. The best I can see in my time on the
it
planet. That's
is.
the
It is
best
the
game
best.
I can see.
It's the best game I know of. And when we call it a game, we look at it as, I mean, we're not looking at it like it's a game, but the reality is a game is lots of different things. To me, a game is something that you participate in. So we're basically participating in something that the customer really and truly doesn't realize they're participating in. So we're in a little bit of advantage there. And I
Well,
like
Randy,
that
you said
advantage.
you said something I thought really important, right? And that is that it makes you happy, right, when you say it to people. and they look back at you and they say thank you, right? And it makes them happy. I mean, so it really, it's the way I look at it, it's like a martial arts discipline. It's to live your life as a martial artist would, with discipline and rigor, right? And about one thing, and that's helping other people. Period. End of story. That's the game. That is the game. It's going to give you satisfaction when you do it, and you're going to see them respond, and it's going to give them satisfaction. It works all the way around, and it's way different than what we hear happening down in Washington throughout many parts of the country. So when Randy always says, and I say, we are changing the tire industry, but we're really here to try and make the place. Well, we got limited time. You know, it's funny. My mom died in March, and I'm cleaning out boxes of stuff. I found some old photographs, a whole box of old photographs with my daughter when she was a baby, and I was looking at it with Doreen, and I said, "Can you imagine she's 30 years old? What happened to the last 25 years? You know, boom, gone." So I'm clear. I'm on the planet to help people, and that's what my business is all about. So, on that note, Randy, let's have some fun.
Okay, this is what we're doing, guys. We're actually, like Dan said, we're having fun with these conversations, and this is a practice and exercise to get you to thinking about how you say the words. I can help you with that. So here's what we came up with. We've been doing it all morning. We've laughed a whole bunch this morning. We've taken silly things that are off the cuff about questions maybe that don't even pertain to what you do, and how do you respond to those? We'll give, like I said again, Dan gave one just a minute ago. Hey, I need a dozen roses. I can help you with that. You know, well, how would we help somebody with that? We have resources. We know people. We know everybody. Okay. What would keep you from wanting to help that person if they ask you for help? That's the question. That is the question. There's really nothing. If we're in the service industry and this is what we are and we're playing the game, this is how we play it. Now, let me give you an example of that. Let's see here. Brian, Brian hadn't played with us much. He's been talking and listening to everything. But Brian, I want you to call Jason and ask him something off the cuff, and I want to hear how Jason responds to that. Okay? You ready, Brian?
Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Ring-a-ling-a-ling.
Okay, sorry, I was on mute. Thank you for calling Neighborhood Tire Pros in Decatur. This is Jason. How may I help you?
Hey, Jason, how are you? I had my car at AutoZone. They said I was low on blinker fluid. You guys do that kind of stuff?
Well, sir, yes, sir. We can definitely help you with that. We got some blinker fluid is good for up to 5,000 blinks, sir. I got an appointment. I got a no-wait appointment. Starts at here about 11:30 or 2 o'clock. Which one works best for you?
Let's do 11:30.
All right, sir. Sounds good. Well, my name is Jason. Got your number on the caller ID here. I'll call. My name is Jason. Just ask for me when you get here. We'll take good care of you, sir.
Oh shoot, Jason, that reminds me. That was so good, Jason. I got to tell you this short, really quick. This is I have so many true stories, guys. That's why I have so much fun with this. I owned a Napa parts store down in Arkansas for 4 years. I had 3 bays on the side of it. That's part of my career. Like I said, I've been in business for 26 years before I went to work for same day auto repair. But I literally had a lady call me one time, and this is how the conversation went real quickly. She said, I need to get my blinker fixed. My right blinker is not working. And she said, I know exactly where you're at, and I have drawn myself a map to get to you so I don't have to turn right. And I thought she was kidding, and I laughed like y'all did, and she was not kidding. And you have no idea how hard it is to drive around when you can't turn right. And she was dead serious. So when you get those kind of questions like that, your response should be, I can help you with that. Okay?
What?
That is the truth, guys. I mean, I've had a bunch of them, but that was by far one of the most bizarre ones I'd ever heard.
I like Jason's answer, though. A 5,000 blink guarantee. I love it.
Okay, let's move on. Jason, now you get the chance, and you call. Let's call. Is Sean on here? I got
Hey.
some feedback from someone. Son, you're there.
Yeah, I'm here. What's up, guys?
I want you to call. I want you to call Jason, and I want you to come up. No, let Jason call you.
Okay.
Call you. He's going to come up with something weird off the cuff, maybe a question that's off the chart somewhere. I want to see what your response is to it.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Jason, you still there? You muted?
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again.
No, it's good. There. Let me work with you. Okay.
All right.
Hey, let me jump in here. Let me work with them.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, ring-a-ling-a-ling.
Thank you for calling Trick Trucks in Millsboro. This is Sean speaking. How can I help you today?
Yeah, Sean, I'm looking for a 6-inch lift kit for my '06 Aveo.
I can help you with that. Who am I speaking with today?
You're speaking to Bill.
Hey, Bill. Have you ever done business with us before?
No, I have not.
Well, you've definitely called the right place. We do have lift kits for all kinds of vehicles, and I can definitely see if I can find one for your Aveo today. Let me look at my schedule real quick.
That's actually good, Sean. I wanted to let you go, but I want to stop you because that your chuckle at the beginning was the natural response, okay? And it made you feel good. But here's what I want you to get out of this thing is when you said the words, I can definitely help you with that. I want you to think about maybe what happened on the other end of the phone call. If this is a real call, think what happened. The guy finally found somebody that says they're going to help him. Now, you're going to be innovative. You're going to figure out a way to help him. I know that. If you make that commitment, you're going to figure out a way to help the guy. You know what? If the guy says, "Hey, listen, I've got a problem with my seat. It broke the other day, and I got it propped up with a 2x4. Because if I don't have the 2x4 in there, it lays all the way in the back seat. What I was wondering is, can y'all fix it where it will do that without the 2x4? I want to be able to lay backwards in the seat. You know, that's a legitimate question. Somebody asked me that. They said, "Can y'all fix it where it will do that?" I really kind of like the way it lays back all the way back. Well, and the answer is I can help you with that. I'm not for sure how I'm going to do it yet, but I can help him with that. I may buy him a new seat. See, that's the point. That's the point of this practice. So let's practice it again. Now you call Bill.
He forgot the Aveo with the 6-inch lift. He had 26-inch tires on there too.
Yeah,
I'm not even going to
And
lie.
I was going to add, depending what part of the country, that might not be that outlandish of a call.
We did a 3-inch lift kit 2 weeks ago on a Cadillac DeVille, so he could put 24s. So it's not completely out of the spectrum.
Absolutely. So the idea of this practice, and we'll get down to really the serious part of this in just a few minutes. The idea of this practice is so that you can hear yourself and hear some responses to some other people and go into the day and have a good feeling about the words, I can help you with that. That's the ideal of this practicing and getting it out so you can hear yourself. Now you call Bill and come and give Bill some weird something.
All right.
See if you can reverse the role here.
Okay.
Mr. Bill.
Hey, somebody already calling for me.
Yes, call me back. I'm busy right now. Go ahead. John.
Okay. Ring, ring, ring.
Trick Trucks. Bill speaking. May I help you?
Yeah. My exhaust on my 07 F-150 is making some weird noises, and my neighbor says it's probably the muffler bearings are going bad. Can I get those replaced with you guys?
I can certainly help you with that. Who am I speaking with?
My name is Sean.
Sean, have you ever done business with us before?
I have not.
Oh, then you've called the right place. We have our own custom exhaust fender. We can definitely help you. How's 2 o'clock today or 4 o'clock better?
4 o'clock would be better for me today.
All right, we'll get you in and we'll take a look at your exhaust. And if we need that muffler bearing replaced, we'll do it.
Great
Sounds
job.
great. I'll see you at 4 o'clock.
Great job on both of y'all. But the question was outstanding. But the reality is, Bill, you sound like you've been doing this for 20 years. I mean, I know you've been in business a long time, but adapting the fact of I can help you with that. Who am I speaking with? Going through that practice. You told us in prior sessions that you're working on that. That am I right? You said
absolutely. It does not come natural.
Right. My outbound calls. I heard you. I'm listening. My outbound calls I've got that down. I feel real comfortable doing outbound calls, but the calls coming in, I'm still catching and trying to watch myself, and that's totally natural, by the way. Totally natural to want to do it right, and at the same time realize you've not quite got it down yet. Well, the reality is I couldn't hear that. I could not hear that you didn't have it down. I know that. But so it sounded very, very well tuned to me. Very relaxed, not stressed.
Well, we're working on it.
Well, you are, and you're doing a great job. The thing about it is, guys, I want to go into a little bit of seriousness here, just for a second, for me personally. You know, I shared some of the stuff with Bill this morning and Dan early this morning about how I listen to calls. I listen to my shop. We've got 6 shops. I listen to their calls. I don't beat anybody up over their calls. I really applaud the ones that really do well. And we had a mystery shopper. We think it was a mystery shopper the other day. They called us back to back. Called one of my shops. My shops did. I can help you that price and oil change, by the way. Buy one
He
get one.
wasn't a mystery shopper. He called back yesterday and made an appointment.
Great job. Thanks, Brian, for letting me know that. This guy actually called 2 of our shops back to back. Brian tuned me in on it. I listened to the call. It was kind of a strange call, wasn't it, Brian? It really was, because the guy was asking the same question from 2 different people that actually were in 2 different parts of the town. My guys sounded like, I thought they did a great job. What did you think, Brian? What did you think about the guys that answered the calls?
Yeah, I mean, they both basically told him the same thing. I don't know what he was really getting at. He had a buy one, get one coupon or something. And I think maybe he just didn't know which store he wanted to go to. I don't know what the deal
The
was,
reality,
but
the reality is both the guys said, "I can help you with that, sir. Who am I speaking with?" And they went right through the approach, went right through the language of commitment, like we see right here on the screen right now. And both of them had answered this question exactly of how much an oil change was. And it got within $2 or $3 of each other. Of course, that could just be in their taxes alone. So the reality is that what we're doing here is we're building a culture inside the company, a culture of commitment, a language that allows us to be able to speak the same language no matter where we're at what time of the day we get the call, whether it's the first thing in the morning when we open the door or the last call of the day. We're speaking a language of commitment. Now, I had an issue with some of my guys in one of my stores, and I still am working with it. I stressed over it the other 2 days, and really kind of got me out of my own character, because I was so upset at the fact that they were not practicing the language of commitment at one of our stores. Nobody was. Well, that upsets me, because I feel like that when we actually are speaking the language of commitment, it's a universal language that we should have internally in the company. It's my goal. That's my purpose. That's my mission, is for everybody to be speaking the same language, and we make a strong commitment. We become a commitment-based organization. So when you actually learn and begin to feel that I can help you with that, is not just some words written down on a piece of paper. It's not just something you practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but you take it out into the world and you use it every single day with every single person you come in contact with. What you begin to happen again is the guys in the shop now will start responding back to you. I can help you with that. When you go out and ask them, say, listen, I really need to get this out in the next 15 minutes. I've got a customer up there waiting. They've been waiting for longer than I thought they should. I didn't realize they were going to wait. I really need to get this out. And you get a response back from your technician. He says, I can help you with that. What does that tell you? That tells you that the language of commitment is finding its way through your organization without you even sometimes realizing it. It's happening.
Yep.
Because you're the one that's making it happen. You're the one that's making that happen. Your language is the one that's making that go throughout the shop. So it's not just about the phone conversations with somebody you've never met before. It's about who you're already dealing with. And I said it on the other ones. The guy that actually throws you the keys has been coming for the last 10 or 15 years and says, hey, I need y'all to fix that whatever. Here's my keys. Just call me when you're done. Well, that guy, you've already built some commitment up to him and trust, and everything is all going hand in hand. But he deserves just as much of that I can help you attitude as the guy you've never met before. So when my guy, my Larry Heiner, I talk about him all the time. He's a 23-year-old veteran of our store. He brings all his vehicles there. We just can count on him to be there at certain times of year for certain things. He's one of those kind of guys, but he still says, hey, Randy, Steffi's got some problems with her brakes. My response is, Larry, I can help you with that. His response is, Randy, I know. That's why I come to you all the time.
You know, Randy, what you're saying, and I'm speaking now to everybody in business. There's some companies that you go to where the mood is just different inside that company. I'm thinking of a couple. I think of Chick-fil-A.
Mhm.
Chick-fil-A, I don't shop
Quick
there
Trip.
all the time. Pardon?
Quick
Quick
Trip.
Trip.
Quick Trip is like that.
Yep.
Yep.
Another one here locally. I don't know if you guys have Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's,
Mhm.
Yeah, they're great.
everybody, you if you look for, they stop what they're doing and they go and they drag you around the store until you get what you need. They will shop with you, So
Exactly.
it really is a mindset, and it permeates. I love what Randy's saying, because I can help you with that. The I can help you with that mindset permeates the company, or the other mindset permeates, like the pushback. I can't help you can also permeate a company, right? So anyway, go ahead. Let's practice a little more, Randy.
All right, I'm ready. Let's practice. All right, let's see. Let's Kenda. Hello, Kenda. You're such a great customer when you're calling in like this. Can you call Sean? Just call Sean and be that distraught. Well, you're not. Well, yeah, you can. I start to say be that distraught woman that doesn't have the answers but's looking for them. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Ring a ling a ling.
Thank you for calling Trick Trucks in Millsboro. This is Sean speaking. How can I help you today?
Sean, I need your help. I've got a check engine light on my van. I have to pick up my kids in 3 hours. I need to know what to do right now. Please help me.
I can absolutely help you with that. Who am I speaking to today?
This is Kenda.
Hey, Kenda. I can definitely help you with that. Have you done business with us before?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Well, we're gonna get that taken care of for you today. I can get you in for a no-wait appointment if you can get over here right now, or I have another opening right around 12 o'clock. Would that work
I'm
for you?
on my way. You can definitely get this fixed.
Absolutely. We can find out what the problem is, and we're a full-service shop, and we'll get you taken care of and on the road again.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
And let me get your number for my schedule.
All right, it's 918-222-2222.
Awesome, Kenda. I will see you in just a little bit, and we'll get you taken care of. Thanks for calling us today.
You.
So
I can't help it. I haven't given anybody a star today, but I got to give you a star.
Look at that star.
Ooh.
Yeah,
it's a brilliant.
and it's brilliant star. It's shining. Okay. This is at its best. Sean, my challenge to you is, and I mean I want you to do this. I really, 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 really want you to do this for me. Okay.
Okay.
When you leave this call today,
Uh-huh.
I really want you to do that type of excited phone conversation with as many people as you can get your hands on.
Absolutely.
Okay. Because this is going to change everything that you have going on around you. It will change it. Just trust me on this, okay? Because when I say that is when I see it happen, it makes me just feel good on the inside. When I walk through my shop and I hear somebody on the phone as I walk by them and they're going, "I can help you with that. Who am I speaking with?" I just turn around and look at them and smile. They don't know I'm looking at them. They don't have a clue I'm looking at them, because I know we're all speaking the same language, and our commitment level goes out the roof. Sean, I don't know. I'm going to tell you this really quickly. For the last 3 years, this is the third year in a row that we're going to be over 20% growth in our company.
That's awesome. That's amazing, actually.
It is amazing. It's almost unheard of. It's people will tell you they don't believe you. The numbers don't lie.
No, that's a fact.
Okay. So can it happen anywhere? Absolutely. Can it be better than 20 cents? Our store the first year was 35%,
Phew.
and we were the number one store in the company. I have been for the last 20 years, and we were up 35%. We didn't change anything but our language.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's
And
awesome.
the mindset, like we're talking about, the mindset. People come in ready to play, ready to play. There's Randy's leadership, Dan, everybody. It's really exciting to watch it unfold. And I think Trick Trucks and In and Out is prime. Bill is all over it. Curtis is all over it. Sean's all over it. Tom's all over. Everybody, you guys are all moving in the same direction. I love it.
I'm going to be
Thanks.
so excited a year from now, okay? Because what you're going to do, you're going to come back and tell me the same story.
I
You're
hope
going to
so.
come back and listen. If you practice the approach, and when I say practice, I mean yes, you have it down. Yes, you can do it on script form. Yes, you can do it on this phone call. But when I say when you practice the approach and you have it down, that means that you can do it going across the Walmart parking lot with somebody you never met before.
Right.
That's what I mean when you get it in your bones, when you be able to say it. When you go to a social meeting and somebody says, "What do you do for a living?" Okay, and you go into a power talk, and you understand a power talk is something that we really haven't addressed yet with you. But when you go into a power talk, it just comes out of you, and are you married, Sean?
Yes, sir, I am.
And your wife looks at you and she starts smiling and go, "I've heard this story a dozen times already. He's going to go into one of those things called a power talk." Okay?
She does that every time I try to tell a joke anymore anyway, so I'll just keep the eyes rolling with her.
Well, that's it. But that's what happens. Okay, it's because it becomes you. This thing that we're looking at right now is on paper, but before long it will become a living, breathing thing inside you. So you can't get away from it. If you said, "Randy, you can never ever do this again," you got to stop. I might as well just vanish because I can't do it. I cannot do it. And I mean, it's just like I say again, Sean, if you call me right in the middle of after this call and say, "Randy, can you come over and help me?" I say, "I can help you with that. I'm not for sure I'm going to get there, but I will help you with it." Okay.
All right.
It's just, I cannot help it. I have to do it. So, and it's a
Well,
great
it's interesting. Listen, you know what? I love Randy's enthusiasm. I love the fact that he's embraced the language of commitment at this level where he's learned it and studied it and he's mastered it and he's coaching it and teaching it and training it and everything. Because what you discover when you do that is your personal power. And once you have your personal power, and it's a song, it's a game. Once you have it big time in your bones, it lives in your bones. There's nothing you can't do. There's absolutely nothing you can't do. You put your mind to it. You have the tools. You get the power to do whatever you want to do. I keep saying that. And Randy's an example.
There's an answer. There's an answer to everything. Everything. It's just a matter is, do you want to try to help that person find the answer, or do you have the answer that you can share with them? So when you realize that, again, it's a personal power thing. I will agree that. So and to some degree, we all have an ego. I mean, I have an ego. Dan has an ego. You have an ego, Sean. Bill. Everybody has an ego, but we're not talking about an ego at this level. We're talking about something that happens internally inside us that allows us to be able to feel that I am a helpful person and I can help that person. I'll give you a real quick end of the day closing out statement here. Dan knows what I'm going to say. A while back, we were getting ready for a conference that we have at Sand Springs. It's the Best Practice University, where guys from Trick Trucks comes in. We show them what we're doing, talk real personal about how we do things and why we're doing them. You share ideas with your business, and it's almost like a 20 group, but we don't use it like a 20 group. This is part of the Molloy program, okay? And Danny and Dan have done it. Well, the guys knew that we were having some guys come in from out of state in the shop. So Sunday, I mentioned something that, guys, Sunday I'm going to come down here and clean up. And guys, I'm going to pay you oil changer boys. If y'all want to come help me, I'm going to just kind of tidy up the shop back here and clean it up, move some stuff and mop. I want to make a little bit of an impression here on these guys. You see what I'm saying? The mechanics came in that are paid flat rate on a Sunday and helped me. Not the hourly guys. They came in because they knew how important it was to me and how important it was to the company. And guess what? How important it was to them to be there. So it's a powerful thing that begins to happen inside your company. Dan, it touched Dan, didn't it, Dan?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
You found that out.
Yeah.
That it touched Danny Smith, the owner. Danny could not believe it that those guys showed up just on their own time to help clean up a little bit. Ended up, we spent the rest all day long. We just did more than what I expected them to do. They just took off and did everything.
Amazing.
I can't express the gratitude I had for those guys, and they knew I appreciated it too.
Great story, Randy. Great story.
That's a great crew.
It helps to know that you got that behind you guys. It helps you be more committed to your clients.
Yep. All right, guys, listen, we're out of time right now, Randy, but
that's right.
Good work.
Guys,
good work.
I appreciate y'all being here, guys, and it means a lot to me to help y'all come in and let's just have fun sharing the ideals and things. And this is a real system here, guys. So work on it. Yeah, then just keep it
So,
in your bones, and that's all I can say. Go out there and make it happen.
thanks, Randy.
Thanks,
Great
sir.
job. Great job.
Appreciate it, fellas. Have a
Thanks,
good one.
guys. Appreciate y'all. Bye now.
Bye-bye.